Remember when everybody said there might be a Fright Night and that we were wrong and stupid? Well, we're not wrong and stupid. I think the proof is in the f***ing pudding.
Yeah.
Did you see?
I saw. I didn't think you saw, though.
What did you see?
The fun of one.
Oh, come on. I thought I beat you to the punch.
No, I saw this like a long time ago.
Okay, anyway, we're going to talk about the fun of one that Heather already knows about.
Whatever you're doing, I don't like it.
What if I was having a medical problem? You wouldn't even do anything. You just sat there.
You're not.
I could have been.
Chris,
By the way, that's what Heather looks like in bed. You know what I'm saying. All right, ready? You she always looks like she saw a ghost. All right, so let's talk about...
Why on earth would you say that?
What? You look in bed when you're sleeping. You look like you saw a ghost.
Chris.
You do in the middle of the night. You talk and you do that face. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What do you think I'm talking about?
You know what you just implied? And you're acting stupid.
Okay, come on. No, you really don't look like that. You look like this.
You know what you look like?
That's hot. So, before we run right through this video, it's going to be completely unedited. I'm not even touching the thing. The only thing I'm going to touch is by I got to cover up that F word. And then I also have to put in...
F-word?
I did. I have to throw in all the patron names because we love our patrons from Patreon. Check out patreon.com/Gastlecast. Before we get started, we have something very exciting to tell you. Are you ready?
Fancy.
Are you ready to hear it? I know you are.
Okay, they are because I have it right here and I am so excited. Do you know what this means?
That means it's a number 7. Is that from... Is that one show?
Oh, stop it. It's from 7th Inc.
It looked like Umbrella Academy.
So 7th Inc. sent us a nice little care package, and if you don't know, 7th Inc. is going to be carrying some Mischief Toys goodies at New York Comic Con this year. So keep following us. We'll give you more details very soon.
Yeah.
They gave us a little card.
Oh, that's cool.
And it talks about supporting them. It talks about how they print stuff. It talks about their subscription, which is amazing.
They have a subscription? I didn't even know that. A monthly subscription.
Yeah.
If you love pins, patches, and stickers, then the monthly subscription is for you. Oh my God. So you're going to want to go and check out 7thinc.com.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So, he sent us some awesome stickers.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, these are pretty dope. Look at those. That's cool. A seahorse and one of those underwater helmets with a skull in it.
Yeah, so in case you don't know, 7th Inc. is primarily an apparel company, but they also do pins, they do patches, they do stickers. I actually have a bookmark from him, all sorts of stuff. He's super duper talented, and his stuff caught my eye at New York Comic Con 2022, our first year there.
We loved it.
And we stopped by his booth last year.
We bought all the things. If you could pick your phone up because it keeps buzzing, I really appreciate it.
My phone isn't buzzing.
It was a lot. A lot.
Anyway, he sent us these amazing stickers.
So these are from his Halloween series of like shirts and things. How sick are those?
It's called his Haunted Collection.
Oh my God, these are awesome. I love it.
And guess what? He just released this year's Haunted Collection yesterday.
What?
Yes, and what I'm about to show you are shirts he gave for me and Chris from his Haunted Collection, his 2024 Haunted Collection.
These are shirts that you're going to want, by the way. You will wear them through Halloween and throughout the rest of the whole year. Look at this. How sick is that? I love this shirt. And it also has 7th Inc., the logo on the arm, which, by the way, is a really cool addition to a shirt. I love when stuff is printed on the arms.
Me too. It's
my favorite.
Fantastic.
I love it so much.
And then here is another one, which I am in love
Oh
with.
my God, I love this shirt. So when I saw what his collection was going to be, this is the #1 shirt I wanted. I love this shirt. I have a shirt from last year where it's a little skeleton dude, I believe it's the same character, drinking a beer. It's one of my very favorite shirts. So he was kind enough to send us a couple of shirts, stickers, and also a promo code for you. to give you 15% off of this brand new Haunted collection over on 7think.com. And Heather, what's the promo code?
The promo code is Spooky Mischief, all caps. And Chris is going to link his website and type out the promo code in the description down below so that you can go and pick up some amazing pieces from his Haunted collection. It's so much more than what we've showed you. It is amazing, and you definitely want to check it out. So go to 7think.com, check out the Haunted collection. It's so fantastic. He's super talented. That promo code is good until this coming Monday, which is Labor Day.
Yeah, so go and buy your shirts right now, literally right now. You're going to want a cool Halloween shirt to rock this Halloween and beyond. These are perfect for the autumn time of the year.
They are, but I wear his stuff all year round.
Me too. I love it. I think it's fantastic. He will be at New York Comic Con, as Heather mentioned. He will be carrying Mischief Toys things. He has pins, shirts, all sorts of stuff. Make sure you check him out at the convention if you're going to go and buy all the stuff. Because every time I go to a convention and he's there, I buy so many shirts. I got a whole wardrobe. It's all Mischief Toys and 7th Inc. and Vertebrae 33. That's all my shirts.
You're not kidding.
That's all they are. So let's talk about the big news at hand here. So Fright Night, people were saying, well, Fright Night could happen, or Fright Night's going to happen this year. I heard that Fright Night's happening. We have been telling you for a very long time that Fright Night is not going to happen. Mike Becker left Funko, and I knew that that was definitely like the last, what's it? The last hair off the
nail in the coffin?
The bull's buttocks.
Nail in the coffin?
The last, is that better?
Bettered?
Is it better than the last hair off a bull's butt?
Can you just keep going?
Anyway, let us know what you think is the better one in the comment section down below. Fright Night is definitely not happening, and we have proof positive as to why. And you mentioned it before, but we're going to show it right now. So here's the proof. It is an NFT card that will come in the Cartoon Network packs. So for those who have not seen the Cartoon Network NFTs yet, and you want to know what we think about them, we're going to make a video tomorrow discussing them, and also the upcoming NFT pops for Alien, which I have so much to say. I've got so much to say, and I got to pack it in tomorrow's video, so tune in for that. So you can get a card just like over San Diego Comic-Con, where they had a fun of one for Fun Days.
It was the Golden Pirate.
This time, it's you win a trip to New York, and then you get a trip to NYCC, or you get access to NYCC.
Yeah.
Which means that you also must get this thing as well.
Yeah, this is really weird.
It is very weird.
Because they're just giving someone passes to New York Comic Con and I guess airfare.
Yeah,
Maybe?
I mean, they're basically saying we're going to buy your entire trip to New York to go to New York Comic Con. It says first class ticket to fun, so maybe they're actual first class tickets on the airplane. I mean, this is pretty great.
It is
for
very
somebody
great.
who doesn't have any like ticket, or maybe they do have tickets, but they get to fly there. I guess it wouldn't make any sense for somebody going, or somebody who lives in New York. Can you imagine if somebody who lives right through the Lincoln Tunnel in Jersey and they win this?
Yeah.
It's not much of a trip.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
much.
sort of funny.
But my guess would be that you get this thing, this Headless Freddy. You also would probably get a bunch of stuff from the Funko booth. That's my guess, although it does not say anything here, and I'm sure they'll let more information go soon.
Hold on. Hold on. So I'm with you. I don't think there is a Fright Night.
No.
And the reason being is because this is New York Comic Con ticket, not a Fright Night ticket. However, it's really weird because this Headless Freddy has nothing to do with Funko Airways, and it
Right.
has nothing to do with Cartoon Network, which leads me to believe maybe they were originally planning a Fright Night, or
Ooh.
what if, because they haven't announced Fright Night, what if they're going to wrap it into the New York Comic Con package and it's also a ticket to Fright Night?
No.
I don't think they would.
Well, I mean,
But
if
the
they're going to
fact-
talk about Fright Night, it would be now.
I think
we would know about Fright
listen,
Night.
I think you're right, but it's really weird that this is a Halloween themed Freddy.
I would agree with that, although this Headless Freddy could be a pop that will be sold during like the time of the booth sale. Like this
I
could
don't
be the
think that's
exclusive or
case.
something.
I don't think it is.
Why would you say that? Are you saying this is the only headless Freddy ever?
No, I'm not saying that. I just feel like this isn't like a soul, like a booth sort of item. I mean, maybe they're doing a box of fun again this year for at
Oh,
home.
maybe it's that.
Yeah, maybe it's something like
Oh,
that.
I didn't think about that. So the Fright Night box of fun thing, maybe that is still going on.
They did Heavy Metal Halloween last year,
Which
too.
was fantastic.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could be from that, but, I mean, it's just, like, this isn't, like, a flight attendant Freddy or, like, anything to do with Cartoon Network. So I'm just like, why is it Halloween themed?
Did you happen to see the little crown, like, where his like, belt is? There's, like, a little crown there. See it?
I thought that was a necklace, but I think you're right.
Yeah, it looks, or it could be a necklace, but I think it might be his belt buckle.
I think it's a belt buckle.
Yeah. So this is very cool. Aside from like saying that there isn't a Fright Night, I really like this, and I hope that this is a Funko Pop that they make, and this is literally just only the one proto ever, which is what it sounds like. But I like the Funko Pop.
It's very cool, and I like that someone will have the opportunity to go to New York Comic Con.
100%. That's amazing.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's really cool. So Fright Night, not so much. It makes a lot of sense, and I'll tell you why. Fright Night it didn't go over well a couple years ago when we attended in 2022.
Well, it went well for those people with the laundry baskets at the front.
Yeah, who are catching stuff in the laundry baskets.
laundry
There's a lot of nonsense going on there. And by the way, no food. We didn't have any food. They had already eaten all of it. I think I mentioned that I saw pieces of it on the floor. And then the water, I had a couple glasses of water or cups of water, but outside of that, I didn't consume anything while I was there. It was a mess. But I can't blame Funko. We can't blame Funko. It just seems like that they had so many rules associated with it from the convention center. Like there was just a lot of like messy things going on at Fright Night. So totally understand why they would not have it. Plus, Funko is going absolutely way more corporate than ever these days. So Funko seems to be moving away from stuff like that, although it sounds like maybe Fun Days will happen. But who will run Fun Days is a big question because Mike Becker is gone. So who knows? Everything's just sort of up in the air. Up in the air. But the one cool thing that Mischief Toys is doing, we are putting on our very fun event ourselves, which is called the Night of Mischief. We made a video about it not too long ago, but we sold out of those tickets. So proud of us that we were able to accomplish that. Our first super paid for event, right? This wasn't a $10 ticket or free like we did in previous years. This is a ticket price that was in the $100 range, where you get exclusives and everything else. So this is huge for us. We're so excited for New York Comic Con, and we're so excited for our booth and also the Night of Mischief. It's going to be a blast, and I cannot wait to see all of your faces of the folks who are going to be there. It's going to be amazing.
It is.
What's really good about this is that we are having our event on a Thursday. And typically, Funko will do their thing on Friday or Saturday, typically. So we literally planned it early, mainly for that reason, because we weren't sure if they were going to have something for a Fright Night event. So at this point, I'm going to go as far to say that there is no Fright Night at all. But they may do something very Halloween-y at the actual event at New York.
I think maybe.
Like maybe bring like a Fright Night aesthetic to their booths.
I don't really see that happening because it's Funko Airways.
Yeah, but it could be a spooky version, though, right?
It could be.
It could be one with, like, little jack-o'-lanterns and stuff like that. Who knows? I mean, it's hard to say. And it sounds like that we would probably get a Fright Night box because they did do well last year, I think, for the most part.
Well, it's a box of fun. It wasn't called Fright Night.
The Fright Night box of fun or whatever, a box of horror or whatever. I don't know.
Box of Fright.
But it was a box of Fright. That's it, box of Fright.
But last year was Heavy Metal Halloween.
Heavy Metal Halloween was dope.
I know.
That was badass. I loved all the characters. They did a fine job with that, and I hope they do something like that again this year.
It was good.
I'm totally all in. But I like your point that Funko Pop, that proto, is possibly from a canceled Fright Night. Or like a Fright Night that's no longer going to happen or something. I don't know. I like that idea. I think that's kind of interesting. And I like interesting.
Yeah.
And I would love to know more about this behind the scenes. So if you are at Funko, you were at Funko, or you know anything about this, please, I beg you, to email us, gastlecast@gmail.com. You don't have to comment it. You don't have to do any of that. Just please send us an email and give us more insight, because insight is what I love. That's what we live for. We love talking about news. And if we can talk about it on the channel, let us know. And if we can't, then we won't. There are so many emails that we have received from a bunch of different people basically saying, I'm telling you this information, but you can never bring this up ever. Yeah. And we have held a lot of stuff, to secrecy. Yeah. We're good at that. A lot of people will probably think that we just go running our jabberjaws all the time because we're getting information that we feel like the community should know. But we really like to trust all the people that send us the information. We want them to trust us and we trust them.
Yeah.
So there you go. So if you have any information and you can release it, please let us know. And also let us know if we can talk about it or not. So there is one bad piece of information I found out today, a bad news sort of thing, and that is Carissa is leaving Loungefly and Funko. So Carissa was the person who was sort of like hanging. She was always like with Mike, it seemed like, there for a while. Like running around and doing like their promotional stuff. So the first comment is exactly what I was thinking. Everybody's leaving because the company is becoming more corporate. And I don't know if it's that everybody's leaving because it's becoming more corporate. I think it might be everybody's leaving because it's becoming more corporate, but they're being pushed out. I don't even know if if it's their own choice. Mike left first. Now Carissa is leaving. So what is going on over at Funko? That's the real question here. Are they having yet another turnover, which we've seen in the past? Layoffs occurred. This doesn't necessarily look like a layoff. It looks like, hey, I'm parting ways, I'm leaving. But
that's
it's really
how
sad.
It appears to me, because there was even a picture of her on her desk where, like, on her, because everyone linked to her page, and she was like, it looked like what I would imagine her Loungefly desk would be or whatever, and she was like really sad about it. So it seems to me like, if I were fired from a job, I feel like there would be hard feelings.
Yeah.
Whereas if I'm leaving, like, I might take a minute to pose and be like, oh, I'm sad.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. Whatever the case may be, we're losing a lot of faces that we know and love over at Funko and now also Loungefly. So it's a bummer. I hate to see stuff like this. I know that years past, Heather and I sat in front of this camera, maybe like 2 years ago now, and we announced or discussed, not announced, but sort of discussed information we had heard that a bunch of people were let go over at Funko, and they were super big names. And these two folks are big names, like some of the biggest names, right?
Yeah.
So seeing that this is happening is kind of giving me a bad feeling. And I'm not really sure how I feel about it just yet. I think things are really changing up over at Funko, and I don't believe we're going to know what Funko truly is, like in its new capacity, until next year. I think we're going to ride out Funko Airways, and then that's going to end, and the year's going to be over, and then January into 2025 is going to bring something entirely new. But I just would like to say I told you so, just so you know. Because I said that Funko Airways would continue on for the rest of the year, and it would end up at New York.
You did. I didn't think that was going to be the case. It's very interesting.
There was a flight that happened, and they landed right in New York. They're going to land in New York. So I just wanted to say, me. Okay. Okay. I was right, you were wrong! I've been wanting to say that for a long time.
Okay.
And I finally got the balls to do it. I'm really sorry I did that.
No, you're not.
I feel bad.
No, you don't.
I just want you to know that.
You don't at all.
I do love you.
You loved doing that.
I did. I did a lot. It felt a lot stronger than even my vows at the wedding.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm getting all warmed up inside. I feel like I got little butterflies bouncing around in there.
Okay. Are you done?
Huh? Yeah, I guess. Well, can I just enjoy my moment for a second? Yeah. Anyway, 7th Inc. is amazing, so make sure you go and check them out and use that promo code. Do not forget, because if you forget, I'm coming and I'm going to find you. And you know what I'm going to do when I find you?
What?
I am carrying multiple banana cream pies with me. And if you don't buy one of those things, I'm slapping one of those banana cream pies on your face. That's what I'm doing.
Why would you do it? Why would you sell something with a threat? Why don't you just tell them, like, hey, it's really cool, go buy it.
Well, that's what I mean, but they need to go buy it. Otherwise, they're getting hit with a banana cream sandwich pie. You'll
Why
be
is it a
taken
sandwich now?
I'll put sandwiches inside of it too to make it extra gross.
What kind of sandwiches?
Tuna fish sandwiches. Yeah, I know. I've thought about it. Like if I'm slamming banana pies in their faces, they're going to be like, oh my God, this is so good, Chris. Why'd you do this? Is it because I didn't buy one of those cool, really cool shirts that I could have got a discount on? And I'm like, yeah. And then they're going to start tasting that tuna. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to hear a lot of this. They're buying them shirts.
I don't think they're going to buy the shirts after that.
Oh, they're buying a shirt after that.
I think they're going to say, screw
Guess
you.
why?
Your
Guess
weird
why?
tuna. Why?
If you didn't buy one in a week, I'm coming back. I got more tuna fish where that came from. Let us know what you think about everything we talked about in this video and more in the comment section down below. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons for Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Linda Jean, Jeff Wilson, Dislife with Joy, Katie Spink, James Neff, Lisa Stevens, Isaiah Gartman, Michelle Days, The World According to Jason, and Zachary Stone. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are awesome. And as I mentioned earlier in this video, if you want to support this channel and do some really cool things every month, you can come and hang out with us on patreon.com/Gastlecast. We actually have a live Google Meet chat where we do a ton of giveaways. And this upcoming giveaway is going to include a Loki Hot Toys and also the very first New York Comic Con 2024 Mischief Toys exclusive. The winner will win the very first figure that we ever give out from that drop. And it might even be an AP. I'm just not sure yet. I'm gonna make sure Heather's okay with it before I keep talking. But check out patreon.com/Gastlecast. You can join in on the fun. We have so much to show and share this upcoming month of September. Join up now, bro. Also hit the like button, subscribe button, and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content. We have so much fun here. Make sure you tune in. We go live between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern, and this upcoming Sunday, we have some huge Mischief Toys news to discuss. So make sure that you're there. All right, that's all we've got. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.